Finally, The Rock has come back down to normal size. And apparently, this part of the side effects of coming back down to normal size is he cries like a bitch. He cried like a little woman, apparently, at his Smash and Machine movie premiere, where they go to that, European film festival, where they get their jollies off legally with the underage, and stand for 20 minutes for every movie that gets shown. And The Rock's movie was one of those movies, and as a result, he cried. And the reason why I say normal size is because people forget, when he first entered into the movie industry, specifically when he was doing movies like Walking Tall, The Rock had a more slimmed down look. I mean, I'll never forget. I think it was in '03 when he came back to the WWE for the Divas search. He was slim and trim. But it's been so long since he's been this, big silverback gorilla built type dude that people forgotten that, he wasn't always huge like a tank. Now, what makes it look noticeably different now than how it looked then is because he's older. And he looks older in the face. He looks like a claymation cartoon character, or I should say a claymation character. Claymation, cartoon, two different things. But anyway, this is also probably his attempt to go a different path in his movie career, where he actually attempts to act again and not just play the Rock character that he presents in interviews and on social media. Because believe it or not, again, to reference his early movie career, he did make attempts to act. He did act in that Walking Tall. He also had a nice acting performance in, I think it was called Gridiron Gang. And then every now and then he would come back to it. When he got massive, he had Faster, which was him doing a sort of solo man killing machine, but there was some acting there. And then of course you can't forget Pain and Gain, where he showed acting ability. But then he decided just to switch back to playing his celebrity persona in all of his films. But now clearly he's taking that, or at least this is the first step of him taking that direction of, trying to act again. But yeah, when I saw a slim down look, and it wasn't the only thing I noticed. I noticed that Emily Blunt looks like a porn star now, because she was walking beside him in a video clip I saw, and she had clearly her lips done. She looked real slim, and with the slick back hair, she looked like a OnlyFans thot, quite frankly. And I always found Emily Blunt attractive, but she looked very stereotypical OF girl. So, but again, that was distracted by people being shocked that The Rock is, pretty much back at his early 2000 shape. But again, the result of the weight loss seems to have an effect on your emotions. First Batista and now The Rock. But anyway, we'll see if they give him an Oscar, because you remember, he was being teased a couple of years ago as Hollywood's next potential president, 2032. Remember he did that for the TV show? So he could be slimming down for that role as well, attempting to, run for president.